So I just got done picking an order. Usually my wife picks the order, but it was a small one. And I want to go ahead and fill up the drawers. So I have usually I have empty containers. So I got everything put away. All the drawers are full. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my wanted list. So I've created some different wanted lists. This is for the one I had for when I had the Brick Model Railroader boxcar, the Challenger I was building. Still got a few leftover items in there, but I created this new one called BMR Caboose, which is got 148 items in it. Now let's get a look at it real quick. This is for the Brick Model Railroader Caboose. I should have been doing this with all of them. Let's do 100 per page. And so it's hopefully I didn't miss any as I was going through. I went through the instructions, and one by one, or the list that is in the instructions. The only thing with the hoses, they got different sizes of hoses. I picked some of the longer hoses. I probably need to go put more different sizes, because depending on the length that was in a set, some of them may be cheaper per millimeter than others. But I just added just some of the longer lengths in there. Made sure they were available in sets. It's kind of crazy. So this is the whole list to build a red caboose. Seems like there would be more red parts, but the bricks are mostly red, and I think that's where most of that comes from. So what I'm going to do now is I could go on to BrickLink and buy those. I could go look in my collection, but what I want to see is what is in my store. So I go to inventory. And on this search my inventory, I don't know if I've ever noticed this before, but they have this, items on my wanted list. I don't care what condition it is, or if it's in the stock room or not. So this, it even shows you what wanted list it's on. So what I'm going to be doing is going through this and pulling out how many I need. Oh, it doesn't tell me the quantity I need. Ooh. So I need... Oh, that stinks. I was hoping it would show me the quantity I need without having to click on this. I don't want to have to keep going back and forth. Oh, that stinks. Yeah. It does show that I need it. I may have to get the instruction book and just do it that way. But I have quite a number of... Now, I only have 117 lots of the 148. And I know a lot of that is the hoses. But I got some of the bricks. Don't know if I have the right quantity of bricks. So I need to get these out before other people do. I'm looking through this. Some of them are stockroom items, which means they're in my store. I just don't have a drawer for them, which is, I only got one of those. I'll need more of those probably. Oh, yes. All right, so we're going to go pick these out. All right, so this is going to be a little harder to film and do. I'll get distracted trying to film. So what I'll do is I'll go through and mark things off. I got the actual BMR caboose instructions here, because I want to make sure I only take out of my store the quantity that I need for the caboose. So that's what I'm going to do. And also I got some pieces that I've already pulled out that are pretty common to Brick Model Railroader builds that I have in another container. So I got these Poppy Max containers. This is what the Poppy Max stuff is actually good for, is keeping your parts that you need for mocks that you build. And these have been great for storing the parts I need that usually go to the wheels or the most common black pieces that I stole from my store already. But one thing I just discovered, I forgot about the green drawer. These were supposed to be parts for the Brick Model Railroader boxcar. I thought I had gone through and got all the pieces, and I just realized I just placed some BrickLink orders for some of the pieces that are in here. For the Bullington Northern boxcar. I forgot I had this. So that's actually the first part I got out of there, and as I get them, I'll go through here and check them off and delete them from my wanted list. So like I got all these already out of my store, so I'll just delete them. And then when I refresh this page, I always make sure I change the quantity here. Yes, delete those. Alright, and then when I refresh it, just go here. Those pieces will be gone. Yep, they're gone. So far, haven't missed a piece yet. The hand's going to be, hopefully I got some extra hands somewhere. Alright, so I'm a little ways into it and I realized I made a mistake. I mean, I've gotten the pieces out, but I should have saved my wanted list before I started deleting items, like offloaded it off of BrickLink so they could like reuse it later or share it with somebody. Oh well, try to remember that next time. Alright, so I've spent over an hour going through stuff between getting it out of my store or my personal collection. And so far, I've gone through all the black parts and the light bluish gray parts that are in the caboose. And these are the parts I'm still missing: the hoses, this panel, little Technic piece. Believe it or not, these bricks seem like kind of common pieces. Oh no, I got the tile. Why is that still showing up there? And then that tile. So I need to mark this tile off. I got all those, so I forgot to delete that one. But I haven't even got to the red parts yet. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to stop there for this video. And I don't know if I'll pick it up in another one. But this is just the process. Save everything in a wanted list. Forget to save the wanted list. Then use the wanted list to get parts out of my own collection, and in particular my own BrickLink store, which is great. So actually sometimes when I'm thinking of sets to part out, I think of sets that got quantities of the things that I need, and then I go buy multiples of those sets to get the parts, and then I part it out. And that's one way of doing it. As long as it's a good part out value, I still look for things that are 3 times the value of what you pay. But anyway, I'm going to end it right there. Thanks for watching. Oh, before I go, I need to remember to delete that tile piece off of here. Alright, so I've knocked off, there were what, 117, so I got 28 plus 17 is 45. I did 45 lots. That was 45 lots, so I got 72 items left as far as on my wanted list. And a lot of those are the red. Let me do 100. So I got all the red pieces. I did it in, when I do it by 100, it changed the sorting. I liked it better sorted by color. Oh well. That's what I got left to get to build the caboose. And this is what I'll be building, but with stickers. What stickers did I get? I forgot. I think it's Norfolk and Western. Oh, yeah. Got the Norfolk Western stickers there. The other parts in here were for if I build another boxcar. I need to start getting the parts for that. So much work to do.